Much appreciated, Coach. Smack dab in the middle of I-295 that encircles the city of Jacksonville in Northeast Florida. There's a good look at TIAA Bank Field. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Fight on these two. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Mahomes now on first down. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Throwing again on second down. Mahomes caught by the tight end Ertz. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1.
Alert 3. Alert 57. Watch out.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And that will be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart.
And look here, it's an opening drive fake. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. The trick play works. Excellent execution, 18 yards on that fake and a first down. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 46.
15. Let's go. Tight dog. Hey, 43, 15. Bang. Jim.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. Past the 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That one good for 33 and a first. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Shutdown. Motion. Check. 43.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Being chased out left. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
I'm going to kill that 44 split, bro.
So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. 1st and goal.
Check. Flag down.
They'll run for it with Bo Scarborough. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defensive front there. They held their ground, pretty much stoned them on that play, and ended up creating a lost yardage play.
Yeah, drop them from the 1 back to the 2. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal.
15. Check the backer. Check 24. Check 4. Safe.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Double up, double up. He's coming, double up. Wide, get wide. Kill. Hey, 57 colors. Right side.
They'll try to run it in. It's Williams.
Almost.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. This defense bending but not breaking. It's a gain of 3. It's now 4th and goal. So on 4th down, Mahomes off. Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. Now the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. It's their quarterback, keeping it himself from a yard out, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
On the ready. Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together.
Off play action, it's Minshew. And that is incomplete here. The running back, Leonard Fournette, his intended receiver. But it's going to be 2nd down.
Certainly looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. On 2nd and 10, it's Minshew. Safarian Jenkins has it. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first.
He's got it with the 15. Touchdown, Jaguars.
I don't know how he got beat, but oh well.
His first touchdown of the new season as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. They scored the most points of anyone on opening weekend, and now first quarter touchdown.
You're not going to beat me, just so you know. I'm better than you.
All the points they scored on opening weekend are going to hold up and be the average all year long. They're certainly starting to set that type of a pace, and what you do with that is you put in the heads of all of your opponents. We've got to really be ready on defense because these guys know how to put the ball in the end zone.
You think they can keep piling on the points like this?
I think they can if they're prepared to adjust and adapt because they won't see the same defenses week in and week out.
Give me that 44 split.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be
nice
looking out for
one.
A pass.
Maybe cover 3 now.
Mahomes now on first down.
Too fast for you, bro. Stop playing with me.
Hill.
Too fast. I'm too fast for you, bro. I'm about to turn this into a track meet.
There on the catch and
And there's nothing you can do about it.
Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen
gonna pull away from you always.
and they don't get him on the ground,
Whoop.
you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season opener opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. Ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I had missed him, it would have been a long night.
From just shy of midfield, Mahomes, and going, got a man, it's caught inside the 10.
Fell for the banana in the tailpipe.
He will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill.
Can't play the safeties with me, bro. Can't play with a safety. Not with this team.
The lead.
If you pull them away, I'm gonna torch you. I don't care if you spread them back. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna let it ride long enough to get you. And I got two out there.
Kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And a bazooka to match it.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone.
Put some of that pressure on Gardner, though. Put some pressure on Minshew. Here it comes, Minshew. Shit, I get the right play. There we go. There we go.
Ready?
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a
touchdown,
my dude
fell down.
Look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. That one a first down pick.
Tight end ain't gonna beat me.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Minshew, 1st and 10.
Drop it, pick it off.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Ooh, you showing me that? You showing that female card when you start going to that empty formation early like this, bro.
Zone defense when you can sit back.
Not a good look.
See the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands. Guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Here's Minshew. Eluding the pressure right. And eventually taken down here.
Derek Thomas.
Great coverage downfield.
And that's
Get him,
the first sack
DT.
of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
4-2. Check, 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 check. Hey, box truck, box truck. Ringo, tight ends on the Ringo. 4 down, 4 down.
So 3rd and long, here's Minshew. Under pressure, and he'll
Neil
go
Smith,
down.
that's Jones. He's going to
They'll
get you,
sack
too.
him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Good quarter, pretty big. Good quarter. But this crimson and cream is better. This crimson and cream is better.
And the Jaguars send out their punter. Tyreek Hill back deep for Kansas City. And he gets it away, and
we on the green, baby.
The sidelines. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses.
Damn, your punter got some big-ass shoulder pads. What, you got that dude on steroids back there, man? That dude's shoulder pads big as hell. It looked like Frankenstein punting balls back there. Stop playing. Bobby Boucher. Oh, man.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Now, right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes.
Couldn't get it off. Couldn't get it off. I saw it, too.
Give the sack there to Jake Ryan.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend
best
up
bet.
into
Put
the air
pressure
and
on
turn
me.
into a wall. They can put their back against it and know exactly
I
where
should've
they
ID'd
are
him.
on the
I
field,
didn't ID
so they
him
don't
that
end
time.
up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
Back near his goal line. Here's Mahomes. And his throw is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. And it's third down.
All right, let's go ahead and detail this situation
I
here.
did say I was going to turn it into a track meet.
Back near your own goal line, I would be very hesitant
Try to go over you,
throwing the
Tyreek.
football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle.
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on third down.
44. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. You go tight. You got tight. 57. 15.
Mahomes now to throw.
Can't reach him.
Shot here for Hardman.
Too fast, bro. Too fast, bro.
Complete.
Can't reach him.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. An outstanding pickup there for the Chiefs.
They're too fast, bro.
45 yards.
You at least need 2 corners with 95 plus speed. 2. Not 95, but 95 plus.
So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10.
Get that ball. Rush in.
Here's Carson.
Take that.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I like that defensive
running
shifting
there.
you're
That's
doing.
a
You're
hard
moving that line
earned 4
around pretty
yards.
well.
Yeah, those
I
are
got to
the
give you
unsung
that.
kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet,
You got
but
me,
they do
you got me
set you up in good
guessing a
position
little
on
bit.
second
You got
down.
me guessing a little bit.
Hey, 15.
Like this right here.
Check 99. Slam.
I'm going to take that.
They stay on the ground this time.
Ooh,
It's
shit.
Williams. And he
That
is
dude is
met
bust up in
quickly
there.
in the backfield. Down he goes. Folded
Track
like a
meet
lawn
time.
chair. Call it a loss
Track
of 2 on
meet.
the play. And that's going to
Track
bring up
meet.
the 3rd
Better
down.
play that deep middle. Because Hardman going to kill you. Track meet.
Working from the gun, Mahomes.
Got you.
He's got the hook up here.
Oh,
on the
he
comebacker,
94 speed
complete.
too. I'm
I'm
killing him on the speed, bro. I'm killing him on the speed. I'm
Jaguars
gonna hit you with the comebacks too. You got to make sense of cover
Makes
twos.
the comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. Nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that
That
should
damn
have
blitz
been
came in there too damn
intercepted,
fast.
but it winds up falling incomplete. His favorite target, Travis Kelce, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
Bishop pot wide open. Bishop pot wide open. Streak him. Come back him.
Now Mahomes. Looking middle, and it's
playing that middle,
incomplete.
okay, all right.
Linebacker Miles Jack able to knock that one away. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in
I really
field
want to
goal
run the
range.
ball,
So now
but you don't give me
take
no
any
3 down wide
unnecessary risks,
receiver, no 3
but
down
you try and
lineman.
find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive.
I really
want to
run
this
it.
one off.
You stand in that
This
4-man wide.
offense was
I
on
like
the
that.
move.
You
Now
got to
2
stay in
straight
it.
incompletions have
Oh,
them
I got
looking
you.
at 3rd and 10.
That's dot.
Now it's Mahomes again.
That's a dot city, bro. You can't get there. Come on, man.
Going to be incomplete.
Come on. Come
Good job
on.
there creating the contact.
It's all
the
good. I
first
take my 3.
incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of
I
relief
should have just been patient. I still
to
would
be
have
able to
dotted
hold
you.
them to 3.
I should have threw it to the wide
So on
receiver.
4th down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field
That's
goal.
money, baby.
From the right hash, this from 45 yards away. And this one is right down Broadway. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So
I'll go up by another 3 or 7 points. It's a wrap for you, bro.
Some 3, not 6.
Is it
I'll
okay
tell you that
to give
now.
credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive. But they stiffened when they got close to the goal line, made them kick a field goal. And for the offense, 10-play drive.
Come on, Neil Smith and Derek Thomas, let's get him.
But they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
Got it.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense. Get a couple of first downs.
Not Derek Thomas? No, that ain't Derek Thomas.
Just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Oh, that's Clark.
They'll wind up losing
he gonna hold that edge.
Play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Here we go. 60 outlaw. Oh, yeah. And here we go again. Here we go again.
Throwing on 2nd down now, Minshew. The open man is Westbrook.
I don't fall for fakes.
They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs.
Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he's going to be stopped short of a first down as they'll get to him at about the 33. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
Punt, fake field goal, or fake punt. Your 3 choices. Bro, you got to punt that, bro. 4th and inches before the 50. 4th and 1 after the 50. Inside the 20 anytime. Or you can go for a fake 5th punt. It's up to you, bro. But you can't go for it. Might want to call a timeout because I'm not going to burn it.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call.
Don't
They're
hike
go
it.
for this on 4th and a yard. They'll go with a big bank Fournette. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a
You
little
didn't get
short.
it. Messed you up. But I'm going to let you know right now in the rules, bro, that you couldn't go for that, man. Come on now. You were not permitted to go for it on 4th down. You had 3 choices. Punt, fake punt, or fake field goal. Or actually 4 choices. You could have went for a field goal. It's 4th and inches before the 50. 4th and 1 after the 50.
And he didn't get there.
I know you're feeling a certain way right now. You're probably not used to getting your ass whipped, but it's inevitable when you play me.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
66. Throw it.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. It's Hill, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards 2:22 on the clock.
Yellow.
On 1st down, Carson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Don't be mad. Don't be mad. There's more coming. There's more that came from.
A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. On 2nd down,
Good
Williams.
D.
And, oh, he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a 1st down. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal.
Strip that ball.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And it's caught. And he'll be brought down.
Damn,
right
Kelsey,
on
you
the
couldn't
edge
get
of
in
the
there,
goal
bro.
line, about the 1-yard line. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
2nd and goal from the 1.
Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now. Shift. Hey, 57 colors, 57 colors.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. It's the fullback. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. So 2nd and goal there from the 1. They go to the air.
And the perfect down to throw the football in this sequence. 2nd down is always kind of the, do they throw it, do they run it?
I was about to run it too, man. I was about to run it. You would have blew me up. I was going to run it right there,
team
too.
on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. He'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Ooh-wee.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's
Ooh, good
NFL.
play.
You got to push it whenever you get
Good
an
play.
opportunity. You
I
can
saw
never
both of those
have
routes
enough
developing.
points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10.
Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right. Everyone's got 4 down.
Come on, Thomas. Get in there, baby.
Big grip.
Throwing on 1st down is Minshew.
Oh, I couldn't jump it. I
Disaster
couldn't
there
jump
on the
it.
check
I
down.
couldn't jump it.
But they'll get it back.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter.
Ooh,
A lot of time to change things. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. DJ Chark, the intended target, and that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
Let's go now. 90 Wolf. Hey, we got to get this stop here, D. Let's go.
Minshew throwing on
Good
3rd
play,
down.
bro.
Now they set up the
Ooh,
screen. That's
hell of a play. Hell of a play. That got me. That got me. That got
The
me.
Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout.
Caught me with my
As
pants
the clock
down.
will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. This quarterback now 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down here. Minshew sets to throw. And connecting here with DJ
Caught me with my
Chark.
pants down.
Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he gets it down to the 32. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
So don't say nothing. Mike's 50.
Now Minshew on 1st and 10. Touchdown!
Why did my dude switch like that? So slow.
A
It's
great
all
play
good.
there.
It's all
As the
good.
first half is winding down, and the Jaguars get a score closer. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week.
You'll get a quarter defense from here on out on that
How
one.
about the pace he's already established?
I'm already
right?
shutting it
Not
down.
sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think
Dude just
every
ain't get over
single
there in
one of the
time.
guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. Then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Check. Watch the motion. Watch the motion. 15. Delta. Mike Fopo. Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go. 44 is the mic. 44 is Mike. Check. Here we go, D. Hey, 43. Watch the whip. Right side.
Now here's Mahomes.
Got you, bro.
Deep shot here for Hardman. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Beautiful. And that's a cover 4. Kills it all day.
Seconds of the first half. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
Slide, protect, and block that line. Oh, it's a wrap. Now that you know I can do that, you're probably going to let me get it again. Point. That's a one-time only game play.
And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
It's a track meet, baby.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Come on, Gilbert.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. So we are at halftime here on a Monday night as we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken at the 3. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now Leonard Fournette. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
9:42 is our time.
From the gun, Minshew to throw. The open man is Shark. It's complete. A big gain of 28 as the drive continues. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people play.
And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. Chris Jones, his 2nd sack of the night.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Fournette. It's a 6-yard pickup to get him back to the original line of scrimmage with 3rd down coming up.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
I can't believe they even let you play.
Out of the gun is Minshew. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off at the 40.
Not today, fat boy.
The trot. There he goes left side. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet,
Oh, he jumped that.
if you're a backup,
He
start
jumped the
loosening
shit
up.
out of
I
that.
think you'll get a chance to play before this
He
one is
jumped
over
the
now with that
shit
type
out
of
of
a
that.
cushion.
Butker on for the PAT.
He jumped the
He's
shit
been
out
a
of
busy
that.
man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
38. Jaguars 14.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Woo, good one.
And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say
Good
to your
catch.
guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Looking to throw it. Minshew. Open here is Allison. That's complete. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. On the run, it's Fournette. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Now Minshew. Flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Minshew, he'll take a shot for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chris Jones in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out. This is Josh Lambo. He hit from 57 a year ago. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt.
Good
and
kick,
this is
bro.
good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but
Good
he winds
freaking
up
kick.
getting just enough on it. And, Charles, when you start talking about NFL kickers that have hit from 62 or further, it's a pretty short list, isn't it?
That it is, but how about the trust by a head coach to even let your kicker try from that range? That's really showing a lot of faith that he can get the job done.
Yeah, faith and guts. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Now a play fake here on first down. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. That's Yannick Ngakoue with a sack. So they come out of the locker room trailing, but plays like that, they won't be trailing much longer. Defense really starting out well this second half.
Yeah, they knew they had to jumpstart things a little bit. They really struggled in the first half trying to slow them down, but now they had a plan, made that adjustment that we always talk about, and it worked very well on that play.
Here's a quick hitch route, and the throw complete.
They're so fast, they turn a 3-yard route to 14 yards.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Mahomes now 11 of 16 through the air. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
Ooh, Maulston.
Hardman with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal.
Boy, Gardner Minshew running for his life back there.
They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. On 2nd and 10, it's Minshew. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
I couldn't grab it.
Get this one across the 35. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Let's go now. 30 base. I got one.
Minshew, 1st and 10. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. It'll be Minshew again.
Ooh, I couldn't get there in
He's going to
time.
find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 48-yard line. Here's Minshew. And his throw's going to be incomplete. D.D. Westbrook, his intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. And he completes it to Westbrook. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
Show it up. Show it up. Check out.
Bravo. Get.
They'll try to throw for it with Minshew. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. The outcome of this one, well, we know who's going to win it. It's just all window dressing at this point. Got me thinking, what's the biggest blowout that you've been a part of as a player, broadcaster?
No, I'm not going to go to the player part because when I think blowout...
Because you won every game as a player.
No. I think about being blown out, and no one wants to go back to those memories. But, you know, when I was calling college football, I saw a game that, you know, a team put 70. I actually saw it happen twice. A team put 70 on their opponent. And in the
Good D, because he was wide open again.
He goes down.
He was wide open.
He was
wide open again.
Able to drop him that time for his second sack.
He was wide open again.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. This is Carson.
He was wide open
Call
again.
it a 3-yard gain,
Oh,
but
my
they'll
God.
be forced into a 3rd and 15 coming up.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Charlie. Check. Drop deep. 44. Mike, 44. Here we go. Kill.
Hey, 15.
I can't get it all.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And the Jags grab
I couldn't damn ID the right guy. He wouldn't let me do it.
I'm
playing for pride right now. It don't really matter.
Return for a Jacksonville score.
You playing for pride right now,
here,
bro.
Charles, I'd kind of written them off, but after that touchdown, certainly a long way still to go, but stranger things have happened.
Well, when you're going to have big second-half comebacks, plays like that have to be involved.
Extra point tacked on by Lambeau, and that'll cut the lead down to 18. This is taken at the 3. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're right back out there after watching the fumble go the other way. Still in control of this game, but that needs to serve as a wake-up call because they're not in the clear yet.
No, the message should be clear that fortunes can change pretty quickly when you turn the ball over. You've got to take care of it, otherwise that lead could slip away quickly.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Under a heavy rush and down
Do
he
it again,
goes.
bro. I'm going to get you. That's a
Pass
promise.
protection has been a problem
You ain't going to do it
all night
again.
long as
You
they
ain't going to
come
do
up
it again.
facing 2nd and a bundle.
There you go. There you go. It ain't going to help you, bro.
Recon, 132 fight. Check.
Yellow.
Mahomes now to throw.
Why is my guys,
Pressure again,
my fullback,
and
my
down
running
he
back is
goes
the one
again.
messing me up?
Jake Ryan, his 2nd sack
You
of
weak,
the
bro.
night.
You garbage.
So,
I've been
Brandon,
killing
we
you all
sat in with
day.
a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are
come
on their
on.
play sheet.
After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout.
You playing for
Remember, they
pride,
get an
bro.
extra time
Pride don't
built
beat
in
me.
Coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
I started playing with you in the start of the fourth quarter.
Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter.
You just
he'll
get
take this in at the 1-yard line.
I'm going to throw a pick.
There, 17 yards.
And I'm going to light it up on you.
Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10.
You ain't got no game, bro.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
We're looking for the big chunk now because, as you
Pride
know,
don't win no football games.
Way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. To throw again on second down. Minshew. The open man is Westbrook. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Throwing on first down is Minshew. He'll get this over to Westbrook. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's complete right around the 8. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4. They'll run it now out of the gun. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it first and goal. Minshew sets to throw, and that ball is caught by DJ Chark for the Jags touchdown. DJ Chark, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars make some inroads here on that deficit. Lambeau on for the extra point. And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now.
Makes the score, Chiefs 45.
But FYI, I stopped playing at the top of the fourth quarter.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And an alley to run. The 40. He's at the 30. 10, 5. Oh, he's hit. The ball's out. And the Jags grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Back to throw now in his own end zone. And this one into the hands of DJ Chark. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
He's out of bounds at his own 8-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
3 receivers head out right, 1 to the left on 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Intended for DJ Chark. Incomplete.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Ready?
Back to throw. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. So that a double whammy. Not only do you have to give away the football, but the 2 points mean this is now a 2-score game.
And 2 doesn't seem like much, does it? But it means everything in this situation, because now they're going to have to look back, and ultimately that might be the play that ends up deciding this game.
So after that safety, now a free kick situation forthcoming as they punt it away from the 20. Here's Hill on the return.
Let's go. Let's do this.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win.
It's all good, bro. I know how it is to play with obstacles around me.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Kansas City, it's a dream start. 2 wins in 2 early road games. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road